we gotta go the extra mile. So today, we gotta talk about these shoulders. I'm gonna show you a few different exercises that you can implement to grow your shoulders and put yourself in a position to win from the beginning. Metacognition. Metacognition is simply being aware of one's thoughts. Milo, we gotta go get a workout in. Look at little whippersnapper right now. Prince, you wanna make you a cameo? Let me see. Now you can't go outside, Prince, cause shit, it's grind time, man. I'm shooting this video for y'all because I want y'all to know exactly what it takes to get the job done. You already know what time it is, baby. It's working. I thought I'd just come in like this. It's go mode, baby. Let's get to it. You want to have better deltoids. You want to build that 3D delt. Then listen, one of the staples is the side raise, but it's the way you do the side raise. I want to give y'all some jewels. I want to give you some tips on how you can have better shoulders. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my weight. Now the first thing you gotta understand is it does not take heavy weight. I'm gonna go ahead and get into my shoulder raise. Out to the side and control. Now a few things you wanna focus on is the concentric phase up and eccentric phase on the way down. Everything needs to be under control because that is your best way to gain that connection with the muscle tissue that you are trying to develop. I want you to think about driving your elbows out to the side, but then I want you to think about extending your arms as far away from your body as you possibly can. The next thing that you could do is you could think about leading the lift with your elbows. Leave the weights behind. Leave the weights behind. So let's go ahead and hit a set. We hit a set of 15, 12 to 15. Let's work. Feet together, control. There's no reason for me to go up and down on each exercise unless I'm trying to get some additional stretch. But we're gonna focus on staying upright. 1, 2, control. 3, reach away. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's go 3 more. 13, 14, bring it down slow, and control. All right, now, you talk about time under tension, let's find a range of motion where we never completely finish the range of motion. So let's say up and down. This will be my resting position. So once I get here, I've got tension on the muscle. But once I get here, I would say I have full tension on the muscle. So we could also play the game of here, up, and down, just like this. And control. If you want to call this a pulse, that's fine. Either way, you keep stimulus on the deltoid throughout the entire exercise. All right? Now, use the same technique for a front raise if you want to go all the way out in front. Side raise, you can use the same thing if you want to do a bent over rear delt fly. All right, let's move to the next exercise. Let's work. Hey, what's going on, guys? Alrighty there, welcome back to another episode of Let's Get Better. If you're a content creator and you just haven't figured shit out, hit me up in the DMs. If you're a personal trainer, coach, just trying to get your social media package off the ground and it's just still floating around, just buzzing, it ain't quite grew no wings, listen, I can take the pictures for you. I got people that'll do the videos for you. If you need a headshot, you need better media buying opportunities, and you would like people to help you out with your ads, your campaigns, and all that type of stuff, but you don't even have the wits, the wherewithal to understand what to start, step 1, step 2, or what Z looks like, let me tell you something. Hey, listen, one of the most effective exercises that you can utilize to develop that 3D shoulder is some type of rear deltoid fly or rear deltoid row. All right, so the way that we're gonna set up this exercise is we need to grab a bench, all right? We come on over and set it up. We're gonna place our bench here. Now, so I'm gonna use the cable machine. We're starting off with high cable attachments. Now, we could debate and say we need to bring it down here, but we gotta keep going with the exercise setup to see exactly where we need to go with it. All right, so let's bump them down 1, that's fine. Now, lightweight, because we want to be under control. So I'm actually going to start off using about 30 pounds on each side. So you want to grab your cables at a cross setup, just like this. Now, since we're already getting a stretch on the left and the right, upper rear delt or the upper shoulders, we're going to pull just like this. So the idea is that you want to really squeeze those blades together at the top and really drive through those rear deltoids. So I pull up top and drive with my elbows out to the side. I'm squeezing here. I'm as upright as possible. I'm not trying to lean back. And then let's get a few reps in. Pull and squeeze. All right? And everything is under control. We can release it slow. Stretch. Pull, squeeze, and pause. If we wanted to keep more tension, we could go right in here. Drive. Squeeze. Just like that. You don't need to focus on super heavy weight. Now, as you get stronger, you can up your weight. But what I would do is I would do my main shoulder exercises first, whatever I have for today, and then I would add this exercise in and give it a try. I'm here to help you take your game to the next level. I had to come out the shirt because we got the fans on. It's hot, it's humid tonight. It's 95 plus, it was 95 plus today. So at the end of the day, Fitlosophy. Fitlosophy is all about healthy habits, healthy mind, healthy goals, fit. You can't just be fit in your body. You can't just be fit in your body. You're gonna have people that's they gonna hate. They gonna hate. And then guess what? You gotta remember, some people, they don't want you to win. They want you doing good, but they don't want you doing better than them. You know what I mean? Hey, yo, so when I first started training, I had to develop my colors. We had lime green, we had royal blue, white, black. And so when I found this shoe, I was like, you know what? Man, we gonna sign it. We gonna autograph this shoe. You wanna be successful? Yeah, you can find a niche, but one thing you gotta do is you gotta stay focused, determined, and you gotta have a desire to wanna actually help people get results. You gotta be fit within your internal structure, because that's truly the real world. Think about it, that's truly the real world. And that is what most people are truly affected by. People aren't really affected by this physical world and really, oh man, I see he got a new car, he got a new house. No, after you see that person with a new house or new car or better career than you, those people that are affected by that stuff, they are affected mentally and internally. So the true battle is internal. And that's why we gotta meditate. That's why we gotta focus on ourselves. That's why the power comes from within. Because once you can control where you place your thoughts, you will have a better opportunity to shift your paradigm, have a better perspective, and play this game of life by a new set of rules, and stop letting the old captivate and control your mindset and your daily actions. So that's what this is about, man. Fitlosophy is more than just thinking like, oh, he posting some nice quotes and he want to motivate and inspire us. No, man, we want to attract and align with the proper things in our life. And we want to do that from the inside. We want to make sure we have the healthiest family possible, generational wealth, break generational curses. We want to make sure that we have the finest career, the best business. We want to be the best communicator. We want to be the best role model that we can possibly be. And to do that, you got to have a solid fitlosophy, right? We can have physical fitness, mental fitness, healthy habits, emotional intelligence. Come on, I could talk forever about what Fitlosophy truly is. This business, this company right here has changed my life. Not only from a business and branding standpoint, but personally. Man, when I developed this company, when I tell you I had to grow up to a level of being, shout out to creativedynamicsports.com. Youth, sports, and adult fitness, man. Listen, starting a business is one of the biggest growth hacks for a human being. Believe that. The company itself has been around for 8.5, going on 9 years. But this youth sports development instructional training company has been the biggest growth hack in my life. It has helped me develop as a man. It has helped me develop in communication, public relations, and helping people understand what they really want to get out of life. Helping people make decisions and helping people get results, man. So if I could give anybody any advice, start that LLC, start that business. And when you do it, just remember, it's not about your friends and your family. It's about the mission and it's about the business. So if you start a business and you expect your family or your friends to support you, think that is who your customer is, then you started the business for the wrong. But that's a whole nother story, man. Start that LLC, start the journey. Don't be afraid to take a risk. If there's any risk that you should ever take in your life, it's a risk that you should take on yourself. Be there for yourself, hold yourself accountable, and I guarantee you, it's a big growth hack, man. Let's work. If you really want to connect with your muscles, then you need to focus on control. So I'm just using 15-pound dumbbells. Pro tip, listen, going out to the side, this is fine, this is great. But if you really want to get, that anterior deltoid a little bit more, you want to have your weights slightly out and front, okay? And control, man. What you gotta understand is, depending on how much time under tension you have throughout this exercise, for instance, if I drive up in the eccentric phase, I decide to lower it 3, 2, 1, all right? Or if I go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, it's gonna change how effectively I work and stimulate the muscle tissue. Now, a few things that I commonly see when people are doing side raises or shoulder raises is that people try to take control with the wrist and they lift the weights way too high, and then oftentimes they lock their elbows out. Now, so one thing I want you to remember, the same way that you study, you do research in school or for your craft and your career, you gotta treat fitness and your body the same way. When it comes to, oh coach, which exercise is gonna work best for me? Well, that's just it. What works best for you might not be the same thing that works best for me. So what you need to do is get in there, go through the trial and error, and find out what works best for you and what's gonna give you the best return on investment with the results that you're actually looking for. Hey listen, thank you for stopping by the page, checking out the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you share this video with a friend. I'm telling you, come on back to the page, because guess what? We got more fitness tips, more motivation and inspiration to help you take your game to the next level. Help enough people get what they want, and you will get what you want out of life.